tax for non-resident landlords. So landlords that are not tax residents in Spain and Portugal, but they're in love with the country. They have their holiday home, something on the beach, and they may rent it out when they're not around. Obviously, that's Spain or Portugal's source income and be subject to some sort of tax. Augusto, how would it be taxed by Portugal, non-resident landlords?
Okay, so in case of rental income or even capital gains derived from the sale of property in Portugal, such income would be taxed in Portugal, even if it is earned by a non-resident, and the tax rate would be 28% for rental income. And the with respect to capital gains, there was also a recent change in the law, and the taxation would be at the progressive tax rates in force in Portugal as it is applicable to tax residents. But the taxation, it's only applicable on 50% of the capital gain.
So basically, roughly, the progressive rates, they jump to 47, 48% pretty quickly, right? So it may be half of what the profit is on half of the sale price.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So to simplify, 24%, for example, just
to keep it simple. Yeah. But okay, so I just want to go back just real quick to the rental income. Is there any distinction between short-term rental like Airbnb as opposed to long-term rental income, or is it the same?
There could be differences because short-term rental could be a business activity. And in such cases, it may trigger other tax obligations because the individual that is non-resident is considered to have a business activity in Portugal, and it has different obligations.
Okay, understood. Thank you for that.
And the income may be treated as a business income and not as a rental passive income.
So even if, so then it will be, it's business income. Will it be taxed at corporate rates like 21.75%? Is going to be taxed?
In case of non-residents, it would be a rate of 25%.
25%. Okay, right. Gotcha. Understood. 25. Okay, it's not too bad, Okay. Ricky, what's the situation in Spain? Non-resident landlords.
Yes, so in Spain, it's it's treated as non-residents. Basically, any income that's generated from those properties, either if it's rental income or capital gains, depending on whether this individual is from the EU, they would be paying 19% on that. Or if it's from outside the EU, it's 24%. I mean, it's as simple as that. Regarding what you mentioned, if it's like a short term, it's very similar to what Augusto mentioned. Maybe it can be considered business income, and then that income could be taxed at 25% as if it was a company.
Okay. Right. So roughly in line with Portugal, Spain and Portugal in line.
Yeah.
What about a sale? What if you were to sell the property?
So if you were to sell a property, then it is in this case it is taxed on whether the sale has been made, and then we would check if this person has a gain or not, and then they would pay on those gains. And as I said, if the person is from the EU, it would be 19%, and if not, it's 24%.
Okay, 1924. So whether it's a sale or rental income, same.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, that's good to know.
So if you're a 6, 7, or 8-figure investor, entrepreneur, or business owner who needs a tailor-made solution from a qualified team of professionals, we can help you achieve the international lifestyle, the freedom, and even the tax savings you're looking for. Visit us at htj.tax and live that international life.